All right, good afternoon, class. We are learning about life cycles. So let's look at our standard. So our standard will be, well, with your learning target will be students will be able to classify the life cycles of different organisms. Your success criteria is I can communicate information about life cycles of different organisms. So one of our essential questions we'll be asking is what is a life cycle and how are life cycles different? We'll also be asking questions such as explaining the differences of life cycles of common animals in your neighborhood and explain the life cycle from a plant from a seed. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video. We're going to pause in between and we're going to answer some of our essential questions.
Friends, today we'll learn about frog life cycle. Our life cycle refers to changes or stages that
Alright, so a life cycle is the changes that an organism goes through so that so it's the lifestyle and the changes that it goes through while it's alive. So there are 4 stages. We're going to be exploring 4 stages that a frog goes through while it's alive. So it's 4 stages that an organism goes through, such as the frog that we're talking about while it's alive.
Paul, sit down.
Let's have a look at each stage one by one.
Okay, we're going to look at the first stage. It's the egg. The first cycle of the life cycle of a frog is the egg. It starts off as fertilized, and the egg comes from a female.
A frog starts life as a fertilized egg. A female frog lays thousands of eggs at once, usually in or near a body of water. Eggs are covered in jelly-like layers.
So again, it starts off as an egg.
Usually, about 60 to 21 days after being fertilized, the egg hatches. Stage 2, tadpole.
Alright, that's the stage 2 of the life cycle of a frog is from an egg to a tadpole. As you can see, the tadpole has no legs. Alright, it's just a head, eyes, and a tail. So let's go ahead and look further at the video.
The second phase of a frog's life cycle. Tiny tadpoles hatch from eggs. Tadpoles have no legs at starting point of its life cycle. It breathes using gills.
So it has
moves
no
like a
legs.
fish, and uses its long tail to swim. Tadpoles eat small algae and small plants. After about 6 to 9 weeks, the tadpole begins to have 2 hind legs and has a long body along with its head. With the help of its 2 hind legs, it can easily jump around. At this stage, the tadpole begins to develop the lungs, so that it can also breathe out of the water. With all these changes, the tadpole looks like a tiny frog. It takes about 3 weeks for tadpoles to form.
Alright, so it goes from an egg to a tadpole, and now it is a froglet. It has little legs where it can swim.
Paul, be quiet.
Yes, let's listen. So the tail is becoming shorter and shorter.
At this stage of the life cycle, a froglet uses the nutrients stored in its tail as food. By about 12 weeks, it starts to look like a young frog. Stage 4, adult frog.
Okay, that is the stage 4. The stage 4 is what? What is this? A frog. Good job. So it starts with an egg to a tadpole to a froglet, and now it's an adult frog.
And it starts to eat insects and small animals. The mother frog returns to the water to lay eggs, and the life cycle.
All right, and the life cycle begins over and over again.
to your friend.
So it goes in a circle, okay?
First stage is egg.
First stage is egg. Next stage is tadpole. Next stage is froglet. And the last stage is a frog.
About a frog's life cycle. For more videos, bye-bye.
Alright, so I'm gonna see how well you all were paying attention. So we know that the life cycle of a frog, and we know that frogs are amphibians. They live in the water and on land. First, a mother frog lays eggs in the water. So we're going to click on the picture where there are eggs. And the eggs are right here. Next, the tadpole hatches from the eggs. Tadpoles have tails and no legs. So that's when it becomes a what? Tadpole. Good. Then the tadpole starts to grow legs. This stage is called a froglet. Froglet is this picture here with the little legs.
Bryson. Sit
The
down.
last stage of the frog's life cycle is when the froglet loses its tail. Quiet.
Bryson.
And legs become an adult frog. Click on the picture of an adult frog. Alright. So we're going to put the picture in order. Remember, we start off as the eggs. Then we have the tadpole. Then we have the froglet. And then we have the adult frog. Alright. That is the end of the life cycle. We're going to go ahead and log into our own learning cards. And we're going to do it ourselves. Okay? Thank you.
You know, when we live in South Carolina,